Very few people watched this video that I did. First, Harry and Meghan slumming with Kardashians. Now, Harry and Meghan, whatever the rest of the title said. It got 100 views. I was right about it. I'm always right. Nobody ever listens to me. Nobody ever freaking listens to me until it's too late. It's like, I'm always right about things like this just because I'm very, um, I don't know if I would say that I'm sensitive, but I certainly, I'm very perceptive, you know. I see nuances that other people don't see, and I can't help it. It's the way it is. But listen, here it is in people. Meghan, Prince Harry were never asked to sign photo consent forms at Kris Jenner's birthday party. You know how they came out? They deleted Harry and Meghan, the Jenners and the Kardashians, and then it came out that, oh, Harry and Meghan did not sign a consent form, and so they removed Harry and Meghan. And for me, the whole thing was just BS. It was so much BS, it made my stomach growl as it is doing right now. And I'm like, just stop. Just stop trying to insult my intelligence. The Kardashians, if indeed they deleted Harry and Meghan's pictures, and it appears that they did so intentionally and did so to throw Harry and Meghan under the bus. I mean, I'm sorry. There I said it, voila. There I said it, voila. Now, listen, let me tell you something else with this. Do they hate Harry and Meghan? No, they don't hate Harry and Meghan. They don't hate Harry and Meghan. But Harry and Meghan need to watch their backs in Tinseltown, in Hollywood, in California. They need to watch their backs. Um, they need to watch their backs no matter what. I mean, Harry talks about security in the UK, but they need security and a different kind of security. I don't necessarily mean men toting shotguns, not that type of security. They need a different type of security that is a kind of intel that, protects them in this new world they're in Los Angeles, in Hollywood. Because my observation is the following. People are starting to openly use Harry and Meghan to promote their events. Now, these people may not hate Harry and Meghan, but make no mistake, they're not friends of Harry and Meghan either. They're not friends. They may appear on the surface to be friends, but they're not. I mean, and that's not very different from the rest of us. How many true friends do any of us really have? I can count on one hand how many friends I have. On one hand, maybe three fingers at most, okay? Um, and I think that's true for a lot of people. You can know a lot of people, but have very few, if any, true friends, right? Now, they say a friend in need is a friend indeed. I believe that to be true. I believe that to be true because when you are up against a wall, when your world crumbles, right? Um, when you are in deep, you know what? This is when you know who your friends are. This is when you know who your friends are. Your friends are the people who come rushing in to help you as all the others rush out, right? They run for the hills. They climb on the rocks. You call them, and you keep getting voicemail, etc., right? Because all of a sudden you're in trouble and There's nobody, right? No, who are those people for Harry and Meghan? They have to sort that out. Now, the Kardashians are friends in quotes of Harry and Meghan. I mean, they invited Harry and Meghan to the birthday party, so they must be friends, right? All these people at the 70th birthday party, they're all friends, right? Yes and no. Yes and no, you guys. I mean, listen, there are friends and then there are friends. Oprah herself will tell you, right? She has one friend, one best friend, and that's Gail. And that's been consistent, right? She has all these other people that she knows and they're friends, blah, 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 in quotes. But she and Gail is her friend, right? She probably has just one true friend. The Kardashians are not true friends of Meghan and Harry in that sense. They see Meghan and Harry, and I mean, I hate to say it because the Kardashians are very, very interesting, fun. Look at them. I mean, look at Kris Jenner. Amazing, amazing what she has done for herself, for her family. I'm not taking any of that away. I'm not saying that they are bad people either. I'm saying that they're not true friends of Harry and Meghan's. I'm saying it plain and simple. They're not true friends of Harry and Meghan. And I'm saying that it's not just the Kardashians. I'm saying that there are others with whom Harry and Meghan are associating at the moment as they try to build themselves in Hollywood, Meghan in particular, who are opportunists. They're opportunists and they see Meghan as a way to promote their event so that if they invite her in, it's going to get press. And if they do something to turn on her, it gets even more press. So what they do, it's like a bait and switch. It's a bait and switch. They're baiting Meghan and then switching on her, right? And that's what the Kardashians did here. They invited her to the party. They knew she was going to come. She came. And then as soon as a little thing was being said in the press, they deleted all her pictures because they knew that that was a big action and that was going to prolong the press that Kris's birthday party would receive. This is all about it's a publicity stunt. You ever heard that expression? Publicity stunt? Kris and her daughter, Kim Kardashian, coordinated in a publicity stunt at Harry and Meghan, especially Meghan's expense. There, I said it, voila, right? It was an opportunity for them to get even more publicity on this birthday show. Do you think this birthday party is not going to show up in their reality show? Which I have heard, I don't know if this is true because I don't have Hulu and I don't watch the Kardashians reality show. I did watch the first season years ago when I think I was still in the United States at that time, before I moved to Paris. And it was very, very interesting. These were the episodes where Courtney was literally pulling her baby Mason out of her, you know what. I was like, what in the name did I just watch? It was very fascinating, right? This is going back more than 13 years. But since that time, I have not watched a Kardashian show, right? But what I can tell you for sure is that they're all about publicizing their show. And I have heard that the Hulu version of the show now is struggling for ratings. They want eyeballs. They want to stir up controversy. And they used Meghan to do it. This is what I really feel. Correct me if I'm wrong. If I'm wrong, tell me I'm wrong. Show me I'm wrong. I'm never wrong about stuff like this. No one ever listens to me until it's too late. And then they're like, oh, Mary, you were right. This was a publicity stunt. Kris and what's her name and Kim coordinated a hit on Meghan for publicity of themselves and their show. This is my position and I'm sticking to it. So by deleting the photographs, they knew, as I said in the video that nobody watched. I got 100 views, right? They knew what was going to happen, the backlash, the tons of press, all of this all of this press focused on photos of Kris in the red dress and the birthday party, keeping people talking about the Kardashians, talking about the Kardashians. And it may not have been Kim and Kris who decided to do it. It could be their handlers, their PR strategists who said, let's do this, right? Because their job is to generate publicity, generate views, generate ratings for the Kardashians. I said this, 100 people watched. I'm right about this. They did this intentionally to throw Meghan into the hot seat and make Meghan and Harry, but mostly Meghan, look bad and try to say, oh, they didn't sign a consent form. This is not true. In the People magazine exclusively, someone told People magazine there was no consent form. This has nothing to do with a consent form. They did this for publicity.